So I assume y'all read the title, and today we are going to be talking about high school locker rooms. I know some of y'all are thinking, why is a grown-ass man talking about high school locker rooms? First off, get the fuck off my dick. How about that? We all know people be doing the craziest shit in these locker rooms. It ain't just me, right? I know it's not just me. If y'all ain't old enough or went to a very nice public/private school, y'all don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. What goes on in the boys' locker room after dark. In these locker rooms, you would see the most outlandish, sus, and low-key illegal things you've seen in your life. From the one fruity kid always getting humped on the floor, to people deciding it's the perfect time to hit a few windmills after a nice clean dub, to even being bear hugged butt naked. Like, what is going on in these locker rooms? And the worst offenders are the people who are doing the fruitiest, most outlandish shit was always the sports teams. And the two worst offenders were the football team and the wrestling team. And I know some of y'all are gonna ask, well, JustJ-ron, how do you know they were the two worst offending? Why not like basketball or soccer or something? Well, little Timmy, let me tell you why. Because I was on both! If you thought there were a lot of booty bandits at gym time, whoa. Let me tell you about what went on when the football team and the wrestling team was in this locker room, man. If you thought there was a lot of booty bandits for gym time, well, let me catch you up on the type of Homo sapien activities that would happen in the jungle called the sports locker room. Now, with these locker rooms, there were two sides. There was football, you know, it's just the average, you know, it's the average white boy fun. That's what some people call the white boy fun, you know, dudes doing windmilling, you know, after a nice hard fought game, chasing each other butt naked, and doing very questionable things in the shower. And for those wondering what windmilling is, ask your mother. And the other side is wrestling. I know wrestling, the prestigious sport, the sport that God even did. He wrestled with Abraham. I think that's the correct passage. I don't remember, but he wrestled, and them motherfuckers were low-key the worst. They were the worst. The amount of stuff I've seen in tournament shower rooms or even the locker room made me low-key want to seek therapy, because it is weird, depraved, and nasty. And we were doing this stuff as high schoolers. Not we. I was not a part of this we, but some of the stuff I saw, you'd want to burn your eye sockets out. Let's just say that. So one time I was chilling, you know, it was after a nice hard wrestling practice. You know, we got good work in, you know, it's time to hit the showers. And I was in the locker room. Tell me why our heavyweight, this dude, you know, he's a heavyweight, so he's a big feller. And he's not the big Bubba, you know, black, big, 6'3" type. You know, he's like a 5'10" pasty white dude. He got chunk all around. Tell me why this man was treating our showers like his own personal slip and slide. Bro was more oiled up than Diddy on a Friday night. And it wasn't just bad enough that he was sliding around with this big body flabbing everywhere in the showers, mind you, right? That's nasty. Where like people, those high school showers, not only was the water lukewarm, but them floors were nasty as hell, and this man was slipping, sliding, doing Supermans. Not only did he think that was not enough, he decided to go terrorize the JV kids. Started bear hugging them booty butt naked, nuts to butts. And not only that, right? This dude, he was kind of fruity. He would be fruity sometimes. He was kind of chill sometimes. Other times he would be chasing around butt naked. But there was a tag team of two kids. I called them Vanilla and Chocolate, because it was a white and black duo. It was yin and yang. And they decided, you know what a fun activity would do? Let's get people trapped in the corner, either twerk on them, one, or try to make them into an Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower? Some of y'all be wondering, what is that? If y'all asking that question, you are too young to be here, okay? You have not been inside of a high school locker room. And I might be low-key prepared. Low-key stay, because I'm saving y'all. Do your best to not become a target, because I've seen men lose their livelihood. I've seen a man, not even a man, a boy, someone meat slapped him on the forehead. I ain't gonna lie, I'll crash out that day. If someone put their meat on my forehead, we fighting. That's facts. We fighting. And that was even the rest of it. It was the football team that did that one. All right, that was the football team. Man put another. Dude put his meat on another man's forehead and nothing happened. Craziness, craziness. But continuing on, right? They try to put brothers in Eiffel Towers. They try to recreate France. They were trying to Le Tour de France. Like they were trying to create that shit in our locker room. Oh, hell nah. The only thing saving them was that everyone was fully clothed. If they were butt naked, bro, there would have been a court case. People would have gone to jail. Because that is straight up assault. Nothing to be joking about. That is straight up assault. Some of y'all might be thinking, all right, so why even enter this dangerous war zone known as a locker room? Well, first off, you got your stuff in the locker. So you got to go in there. You got to grab your stuff anyways. And number two, you didn't want to be one of them nasty, grimy ass kids, especially on the wrestling team, man. Because we had some nasty people who would get done wrestling on that mat and go straight home and go to bed. All right, some of y'all be like, okay, what's the problem with that? Wrestling, you gotta have your hygiene on high point, because you will get some nasty diseases. 1, 2, you are basically skin to skin with somebody. Pause. You are up close and personal. You are like this with another human being. Right? You are that up close and personal. So you want to be smelling okay now. You want to be smelling a little bit okay. Some of these people smell so grimy. They smell like shit. I'm not gonna lie. They smelled like ass, like booty, butt, cheeks. And it was nasty as fuck to wrestle with them. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it now. If you don't shower after you're done wrestling, you a nasty fuck. Go take a shower. 1, because you smell like ass. And 2, you gave my ass ringworm. A fucking ring that looks like a worm. Fuck you. Like, fuck you. Like, someone had to say it, okay? This is the one unglamorous thing about wrestling. We got brothers over here that don't take showers, giving other brothers diseases and smelling like shit. No, when you're asking for a wrestling partner, no, I will not wrestle with you because you nasty as fuck. Okay, but enough with my tangent, right? So if you decide not to shower, you'd be associated with those nasty fucks. And guess what? The only people you're gonna be wrestling with is those nasty fucks. So you gotta take one for the team and take a shower. Your best thing to do, just kind of hide. Don't be too loud. Don't be too bold. Just don't be trying to challenge nobody, especially when we're all butt naked in the showers now. The amount of times me personally, have had to go to the doctors to get some ointment because some nasty motherfucker decided they didn't want to shower today, and I had to wrestle with them, and they smelled like shit. And I had to go get ointment, be out for a week because y'all nasty ass didn't want to clean yourself. It's impeccable. It is impeccable. And then the worst part is these tournaments are filled with those nasty buggers. So you gonna get some, right? And with these wrestling tournaments, you ain't there for just like 2-3 hours. You're there. If you're good, you're there all day, 8+ hours, multiple days a week. You're there all day. So you bound to catch something because these nasty fucks be walking outside, stepping in dog doo-doo, you know, fucking not cleaning themselves. I feel like they be rolling around like a pig in a pigsty. They be letting their dog lick their face, their dog giving them ringworm, and they give everyone else ringworm in the tournament. Like, that shit makes me sick. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. Less of a video, more of like a little rant. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. Y'all need to tell me your stories down below. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're watching to the end and you really enjoy my content. You know, it helps the brother out. Helps a small content creator out, you know. So I really hope you enjoyed. J-Ron out.